not the swing set.
That was next level.
With thanks to Little Bites, Biggie Muffins. This is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. What a win would do for him tonight. Incredible. And he fits into that category. Oh, and here we go. Chastain's involved. Noah Gragson, Eric Jones, Kyle Larson.
Such a calm point in the race. It was too wide or single file, and all of a sudden chaos.
We're still rolling. We're still rolling, but we got damage. Bring it right.
Look at Noah Gragson. Bowman's involved. Truex gets going again. Ty Gibbs in the 54. And Corey LaJoie, who was having such a great run.
He's stuck. All the tires are down.
Hamlin. Bad week for the 11. The points penalty and now an accident early. Let's see what happens, Jeff.
Oh, Noah. No, I don't know if Noah's getting pushed and lost control. Then he goes to the left. That's what it looked like to me. He just immediately shot to the left. Here you go, being a big pushback from Corey right here. Shoves him to the left. He has to correct it. Then he comes back across the racetrack in front of Corey. And that's what we talked about earlier. You can push and you can shove, but when you don't do it correctly and you get it wrong just by a little bit, you mistime it, this is what happens. Here you go. Watch the 7, the 10, the 1. The 10 is against the 1. The 7 starts pushing him. There's nowhere for the 10 to go.
There was about 10 cars involved in that as we are midway through stage 2, and it's happened. Can he push his way further forward over these closing 8 laps coming up?
Oh, they got together in 3.
Whoa! McDowell goes up high. Larson is in it. Reddick's in it. Logano, Wallace, Haley.
That all started in turn 3. Cindric tried to lift to prevent it from happening, but he did not lift quick enough.
Be left waiting and wanting that top 5 again. McDowell went for a wild ride. Let's have a listen to his radio.
Can't find out. That was uncalled for. Wow, super uncalled for. Yeah, I don't get it at all.
Well, we talked about it. It's 9 to go. And the aggression level is through the roof.
Joey Logano, who led 34 laps tonight, his Coke Zero Sugar 400 is over.
Watch right here. Watch the 2 car. All this was off of turn 4. All right, so now they're going down the front straightaway. Watch the pipes on the 2 car. He sees it starting to happen. McDowell pulls up in front of him. A push from Barry. Tries to get to the outside, lifts right there, and still contact. And then, look at this.
Whoa. And Michael McDowell, who knows what it's like to have a massive crash at a high-speed track, got away with that one.
See the fire come out of the pipes of the 2 car? He was being pushed by the 4. He knew he had too much speed. He was doing all he could to prevent it, but it just could not get it slowed down. See the additional aerodynamic devices that were applied on the cars this week to prevent the cars from getting in the air.
Absolutely. It's impossible to know exactly what part or piece, but clearly the 34 was on his way upside down and came back onto its tires. The work by NASCAR. Look at this right here. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do.
To go for Ricky
that
Stenhouse.
extra work by NASCAR helping This is the concern, right? When you're hit with another car, when the 22 makes contact, the 34 instantly goes in the air. And if this car continues to tumble, it's the 22, 23 down the line, but it comes back, I say onto the tire, onto the wall actually, and then makes contact with the tires.
And he and his teammates qualified brilliantly yesterday, all in the top 6 positions. And he's in with a chance to win at Daytona. But look at the eagerness of Kyle Busch on the inside in the 8 in the Cheddar's car. Harrison Burton for Wood Brothers. If he can do it, that'd be the legendary organization's 100th win. That'd be a magical night.
Who's going to try to make it 3 wide? Whoa!
Whoa! Berry's gone, and he goes up and over. Huge hit for Josh Berry. Eric Jones is involved. There's Austin Cindric. That was wild. William Byron trying to get his way back as the AMR safety team are swiftly on the spot to aid Josh Berry on what had been an incredible night for the Stewart Haas driver up until the second to last lap.
AMR team there, they train a lot on getting this, knowing how to get this car flipped back over. You see the gentleman on the ground, he's in communication with Josh.
You mentioned it, Jeff, that these traveling safety workers have a whole system of straps and how they connect to the car to kind of roll the car over.
Josh Berry's in good hands with the AMR safety team here. They'll get that car right side up. And the desired result is to see what we have seen from Corey LaJoie last weekend and others. We want to see Josh Berry get out of that car and give us the thumbs up.
Contact. The 2 is getting pushed, and as soon as that car was pushing him, got turned around and went. This is what scared me, because Josh is hanging on his belts. He's not in his seat. He's hanging on his belts and has that frontal impact.
Everything that went right for the 34 to set his car back on the wheels didn't go right for Josh Berry, and I'm with you, Jeff. The flip is the first concern, but then the hit into the wall when gravity is pulling you out of the seat is just different. Multi-point harness is trying to hold your hips and your lower body tight into that seat. But as you run all day, the heat, the sweat, everything kind of loosens up a little bit. You have to keep tugging on those belts. It was so great for Josh to get out.
And again, that speaks to the structural integrity. Here's the view from Austin Dillon. Oh. Massive hit with Gilliland.
Austin thought he was going to miss it, and then Gilliland came from nowhere. See, here's the push from behind, and then it moved the 2 car up. And again, pushing gone wrong.
What a violent hit.
See right there, there's the push. They all stacked up, the 8, the 20. Now the one thing about that car, when it's sat down on the roof,
yes,
look at the integrity of the roof. It's sitting there really strong. That's something this car is really good at. The older car, that roof would collapse. This car is much stronger. This is two weeks in a row, Steve, with cars in the air.
Yeah, a change was made. Obviously more work to be done. At these speeds, the cars, here we go. This is on board with Barry.
Have a listen. Harrison Burton's not out of it. Cody Ware's not out of it. And Parker Retzlaff is having the moment of his racing life, being at the front of this field. 1 to go here in Daytona.
Nemechek made it 3 wide in that second lane, that second line, and that has killed the momentum.
You've got to go back a long, long way for Kyle Busch. 2008, the last time he won here at Daytona, and now he is tantalizingly close to that victory. But here comes Harrison Burton for the Wood Brothers. He's being pushed by Parker Retzlaff, and the 23-year-old from Huntersville, North Carolina, is at the front of this field and may race his way into the playoffs. Busch goes low, Burton blocks, he gets back up, comes to the line. Jeff, your little boy has done it. Harrison Burton wins in Daytona and does what his uncle and dad did. How about that? At a time when he doesn't have a ride in Cup next year, he wins at the World Center of Racing. What a great night for the Burton family here at Daytona. What do you say, Dad?
Hell, I can't talk.
Nor can your wife. What a magical moment. It's the Wood Brothers 100th win. It's Harrison Burton's first in Cup. And he's going to the playoffs.
What a drive. What a push. He found a way. The momentum wasn't there on lap 1. He found it. He forced help. Such a great job.
Well, I can't fucking get you.